So now we have completed subscription in NPO, and the next topic in NPO is that we have to calculate the cost of goods consumed sometime. Because NPO always have some sort of consumable items like stationery. They can have some sports material, they can have some medicines which they are providing on charitable basis, either free of cost or at some nominal cost to its members or to the public at large. So whatever they are consuming in a year, that will also become the cost, and that will also become the expenditure, and that will be written in the debit side of income and expenditure account. So that we have to calculate, and for that purpose we are maintaining separate stock account. Separate stock accounts are maintained for each of the consumable items. The amount of items consumed during the year is calculated as follows. Now how you will be calculating the cost of goods consumed during the year? It is almost same as you were calculating cost of goods sold. There is also cost of goods consumed. The same way you will be calculating the cost of goods consumed. So whatever opening stock you are having for that particular article and whatever you have purchased during the year, both will be added. And out of that, if you will deduct the closing stock value, obviously you will get how much you have consumed during the year. So whatever opening stock you are having for any particular item, that will go to the balance sheet, opening balance sheet, and whatever closing stock you are having for that particular item, that will move to the closing balance sheet. That you have to keep in mind while preparing the income and expenditure account and balance sheet. Now see the first question. Calculate the amount of stationery that will be debited to income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2020. So our current year is 31st March 2020. So obviously our previous year will be 31st March 2019. Now in that situation, first we will make this table. We will write opening stock of consumable items. Opening stock is given here 15,000. Then we have to add the net purchase made during the year. So here it is given payment made for stationery. See, it is payment made, but because any other information is not given in the question, so it will be treated as payment made will be treated as purchase. So we have purchased about 54,000. So that will be added here. 54,000. And the total amount will become 69,000. Out of this 69,000, we will deduct the closing stock. Closing stock is given 2,500. And 69,000 minus 2,500 will be 67,000, 66,500. So this will be your balance, or you can say stationery consumed during the year. It will be called stationery consumed during the year, and this will be shown in the income and expenditure account. Now see the next question. Calculate the amount of medicines consumed during the year ended 31st March 2019. So opening stock of medicines is given, closing stock of medicines is 45,000 more than the opening stock. So obviously if the opening stock is 50,000, then actually it will be 95,000. Then amount paid for medicines 2 lakh. Opening creditors 20,000 and closing creditors 50% of the opening creditors. Now how we will be doing these things? So first we will write the opening stock of medicines. Opening stock of medicines. Opening stock is 50,000. We will add the purchases made during the year. Now see the previous question. Here also you have been given payment made, but you have not been given the creditor's account balance. That's why this payment made has been treated as purchase made during the year. But here you have been given the information for payment done for medicines, but along with that you have been given information regarding creditors also. So we will first make the creditors account for determining how much we have purchased during the year. How we will prepare the creditors account? Let's see. Creditors account always have a credit balance. So here we will write by balance, carry it down. And the opening balance of creditors is 20,000. Then we will write the closing balance to balance, carry it down. The opening balance will be written as brought down. So closing balance is 50% of opening creditors. So it will become 10,000. So in this way, we will first write the opening balance and closing balance of the creditors. After writing the opening balance and closing balance of creditors, we have to make this entry. We have made some payment to the creditors, amount paid for medicines. So whatever payment we have made, that we will write on the debit side to bank account. Creditors account debit to bank account, because this is actually payment made, amount paid for medicines during the year. So whatever amount is paid, that will be written here, and that is actually 2 lakh. And whenever we purchase goods on credit, the journal entry is purchase account debit to creditors account. So these all are the basic entries which you have done in your 11th syllabus. So here the entry will be by purchase account. Balancing figure. This you have calculated with your calculations, so that you have to mention here in the working note. So the total will be 2,10,000. Same will be written here, and we will calculate the balance, that will come 1,90,000. So means we have purchased goods worth rupees 1,90,000 during the year. You can write here also working note number 1, and you can give this as working note number 1. So 1,90,000. Now we will add it, and we will get the total. Total will become 2,40,000. Out of this 2,40,000, we will deduct the closing less closing stock of medicines. Closing stock of medicines is 95,000. And this will be medicines consumed during the year. So 2 lakh 40 minus 1 lakh, it will become 1 lakh 40,000, 1 lakh 45,000. The answer will be 1 lakh 45,000. This will be transferred to the debit side of income and expenditure account. So you have to be very sure about whether it is given amount paid or goods purchased. If purchase is given, then we don't need to prepare creditors account. But if it is payment made is given, then we have to prepare the creditors account, because only then we will be able to calculate the amount of purchase of that particular item. From the following information, determine the amount to be debited to stationery account in income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019. So you have been given opening stock, then you have been given creditors, opening creditors balance is given, amount paid for stationery is given, so you have to prepare the creditors account also. Stock of stationery on 31st March 19, closing stock is given, and creditors account closing balance is also given. Also show the above items in the income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019 and in the balance sheet as at that date. So now statement showing stationery consumed during the year. First we will write here opening stock of stationery April 1, 2018, and that is 30,000. Then we will add purchase made during the year. For that purchase, we have to make the creditors account, and from that we will subtract less closing stock of stationery March 31st, 2019. That closing stock is given 5,000. Now we will write the opening balance of creditors by balance brought down. Opening balance is 20,000. Then closing balance of creditors is 13,000. To balance carried down 13,000. Payment made has been given 1,08,000. So here we will write the entry to bank account 1,08,000. So the total is 1,21,000. Here we will write it 1,21,000. Then we will write by purchase account balancing figure. So it will be 1,01,000. Now I got the amount of purchase. It is 1,01,000. And the total will become here 1,31,000. And when we will deduct it, we will get 1,26,000. This is amount of stationery consumed. Stationery consumed during the year. Either we can show it in addition subtraction way, or we can prepare a stock of stationery account also if we wish to. Here we will write the opening balance of balance brought down. Opening stock of stationery is 30,000. Then closing stock of stationery is by balance carried down, because stationery is your asset, and that's why it has a debit balance. So closing balance of stationery is 5,000. And whatever we have purchased, here the entry will come to creditors account. So now you will be writing it here by stock for stationery account. So the amount is 1,01,000. This way the total will become now 1,31,000. 1,31,000. And here you will write by income and expenditure account. Balancing figure. So it will be 1,26,000. So this is another way. Many times you may be asked to prepare the stock of stationery account as well as creditors for stationery account. This way you will be preparing these accounts and you will be calculating the information to be written in income and expenditure account. And sometimes if you wish to check your answer, cross check your answer, then you can use this way of adding and subtracting also. But my advice is that you should be theoretically clear about these two accounts. Now when you will be preparing an expenditure account, you will be here writing to stationery consumed, because it will be an expense for you. This is 1,26,000, because the question has asked you to show it in income and expenditure account also. And when you will be preparing the balance sheet for the current year is 31st March 2019, then whatever stock you are having here, stock of stationery as the closing balance, it is 5,000. That will come here in the closing balance sheet. And the closing balance of creditors. Closing balance of creditors is 13,000. That will also come in balance sheet. Creditors for stationery account. That is 13,000. So these two informations will come in closing balance sheet. And if you are doing whole question, the opening balances, that is opening stock of stationery, will go to the opening balance sheet, and opening balance of creditors will go to the opening balance sheet. So I hope this is clear.